Now, Parliament will embark on a historic exercise this week. It will start hearing evidence in its first ever impeachment inquiry. At stake is the future of the Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane, whose fitness to hold office will be probed. It comes after 2 years of legal battles challenging the legitimacy of the process. For more on this, we're joined by Richard Dyantyi, who's the chairperson of the Section 194 Ad Hoc Committee looking into Mkhwebane's fitness to hold office. Thank you so much for your time, sir. We do appreciate it. Tomorrow is a very big day. This process will embark. How are things looking for the Public Protector, would you say?
Good evening, Heidi, and evening to eNCA viewers. For tomorrow, it's all systems go. Tomorrow marks the start of the next phase of our work, which is the hearings. We started in February and developed a roadmap that takes us to September. As I speak to you now, nothing is indicating that we're not going to meet that deadline of September. But tomorrow is historic in the sense that we're getting to the real work to start the actual hearing. And so Friday we met with the management. I've just come from Parliament now as well. Everything is in place for us to start a hearing for the fitness to hold office of the Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. And we start that process with an open mind. Constitutionally for us to test whether we're able to have evidence and facts in front of us that will exonerate her from the allegations, or whether we'll have the evidence and facts that will then say to us there's an adverse finding and therefore you need to proceed in removing her.
I want us to speak about how Parliament's Section 194 Ad Hoc Committee is going to be venturing into uncharted waters this week, because this is possibly the first time something like this has ever happened. I know you've just mentioned that you're ready, tomorrow is the start of it, but we have seen the Public Protector trying to constantly challenge the possible impeachments and, you know, could there be possible legal curveballs that you could be facing, and are you ready for that?
Yes, Heidi, this is, as you're saying, this impeachment process is not a linear process. It's not straightforward. We expect that there would be off-ramps and potholes, but we have put everything else for us to navigate and negotiate those potholes. Because what's driving us is to, at the end, we must achieve a fair and rational process. Advocate Mkhwebane has exercised her rights to challenge almost every step of the process that we had embarked on. Obviously, that 2 years was not only about legal. You would have had COVID that would have kind of disrupted us, but we have been patient as a committee because we think that this exercise, which is an exercise in accountability, is also going to assist that office. It's not just about the individual, the Public Protector. It's about that office. Obviously, this is the first of its kind. We're at virgin territory. We will be the first to test the rules that we have established about finding fitness to hold office of a Chapter 9 institution, and unfortunately, it starts with her.
Are you worried about any challenges or curveballs other than any legal action that the Public Protector could possibly embark on in future? Are there any other concerns that you are worried about?
Look, inherent in this process, there's always curveballs. Remember, we'll be, so tomorrow is a scene setting, where the evidence leaders will be outlining what do we have in terms of this evidence and what is this approach, and we'll get a response from the legal team of the Public Protector. But Tuesday, we are starting the first witness, and that witness is going to kind of lay the land for the country about the importance of this office of the Public Protector and its role and why it has to be kind of protected in the manner it has. And then post that, we're going to be getting witnesses who are either going to assist us either way, exonerating or finding adverse. But when you deal with those witnesses, that's when you're going to get a lot of curveballs. It is in the nature of the process, and we don't see anything untoward that. We'll be able to manage the process and manage any turbulence that come with it.
Just lastly, perhaps just tell us how long this process is actually going to take and what the public can expect from this whole entire process, when it's going to start, when it's going to conclude, and the outcomes thereof.
It started already in February, 22nd of February 2022. Part of our plan that in February we agreed on was that at the end of September, we want to have concluded this process, and the conclusion means we must be in a position as the committee to table to the National Assembly findings with reasons and recommendations. And as things stand, we are on course to get to that point. Obviously, we always have got contingency plans if anything gets delayed and so on, but the plan is for us to conclude by end of September.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. We'll definitely be checking in with you. Thank you for your time this evening. That was Richard Dyantyi. He's the chairperson of Section 194 Ad Hoc Committee looking into Mkhwebane's fitness to hold office.